And think about what is it that you're doing that's keeping you away, keeping you from getting to where you want to be. Okay? What is it that that you have been putting off for a long time because you wanted to make sure everything is in perfect timing? And don't get me wrong, there are many occasions where timing matters. But many things we are in the way because we are waiting for our situation to be perfect, and then we are procrastinating, and then we have this negative self-talk. I really would recommend writing those things down so you can see them on paper. Okay? Let me take a moment to highlight the negative self-talk. What are you telling yourself that is keeping you from moving forward? So many times when I help clients identify their self-talk that they engage in, it is so mean. And I usually have to ask the question, number one, who told you that? Who told you that? Number two, would you really say this to your best friend or your loved one? And I'm sure you can guess the answer to these questions. Listen, we have to pay attention to what we tell ourselves. Even the Bible, my manual for life, any believer's manual for life. Even the Bible, the Word of God says, as a man thinks in his heart, so is he. Proverbs 23 verse 7. See, I'm always helping my clients see the impact of their words and thoughts because our self-talk is the accelerator for our feelings and behaviors. Let me say that again. Our self-talk is the accelerator for our feelings and behaviors. It puts things in motion, whether that's good or whether that's bad. The Word of God also says, whatever you decree, it shall be established. Job 22 verse 28. So our words are powerful. So if you're consistently saying things like, I am unworthy, people don't want to work with me, I cannot do it, good things don't happen for me, those negative thoughts impact how we feel and our behaviors, our decisions, and our responses are aligned. Let me give you a quick example. So I know of a person who, because of her negative self-talk, good things don't happen for me. Guess what? An opportunity came up for her to get a promotion. But you know what she told herself? Because she told herself good things don't happen for me. You know what happened? You know what she did? She did not apply for the job. And she's been desiring this job for a while. She was going to have the benefits she wanted. She was going to have all the perks that she dreamed of. But her negative self-talk of good things don't happen for me, or it's too good to be true, is a perfect example of how she sabotaged her own dream of experiencing something amazing. And so now she feels miserable about it and about where she is. Can you imagine? Many of you don't have to imagine. Many of you are exactly in the position that I'm talking about with this person, with this example. And I want you to know, when I give examples, I'm not talking about my clients because I can't do that, right? My work is confidential. But I love to give live examples to help you to think, to help you to look at yourself, to help you to have those conversations with yourself, and to have those conversations with your accountability partners, right? Hopefully you do have one. Because many things that we're wanting to see happen, sometimes, a lot of times, I cannot stand when people say things like, I'm waiting on God. I have an aversive reaction when people say, I'm waiting on God. I'm from the Caribbean, and many times people from the Caribbean say things like that. I'm waiting on the Lord. It's in God's hands. No, it's in not there. No, don't get me wrong. The world was framed by the words of God, right? There's a lot of things in God's hands. The sun is in his hands. The earth is in his hands. Everything is sustained by one command, by his command.